Hi, this is Kim from Crane's Booksmithing. I hope you're having a wonderful first spring week. I know I am having a wonderful day. It's nice and sunny, though it's a little cold today. Yesterday it was really nice. I hope you're having a great weather and great day too. Um, this book took me a little longer. Things kept happening that I'd have to stop, and so I have finally finished him, and I think he came out pretty good. He is about 9.5 inches long by 7.5 inches wide. 65 pages, front and back. That'd be 130. The spine is 1.5 inches and has 4 signatures. And I made this beautiful ribbon. It's made from a scarf that I got at a yard sale that I had seen, and I thought this will be perfect for the book I'm wanting to make. And I call it Moses. It's about his life. Of course, I couldn't put everything in there. He had so much happening. But I put burlap on the spine, and also this wonderful little tassel here made with the blue is glass beads and some little wooden beads, and then some other kinds of beads. I don't know if they're wood or not. I think they might be. And then my husband had found this little mummy a long time ago, and I just knew I wanted to use it, and so I'm using it in the Moses book, and I think it came out really, really nice. I'll just leave this off for now. And I put clips on it. Either you can clip it off this way if you want to, or you can just tie it to untie it here. And I put these beautiful tassels here, and it's on this pretty trim, little bead pinned in there. I decoupage this. This is from the same scarf as this, and I think it came out really beautiful, and I love the way it feels. It's hard and stiff on here, and I just think it just goes great with this book. I did some sewing in this book, some more burlap, and I have some ephemera here. This one is of a map. This come from an old book about 1950. And then I have a crane. Here's the pocket. And this came from Graphics Fairy, and I backed it with this pretty paper. And here's another pocket. Some Bible scriptures to tell you how this starts, the story. And I have this beautiful thin paper here. It's very old, and well, it's from the it's vintage. It probably came from 60s or 70s, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it's very nice. And here's some paper with palm trees and butterflies on it, ferns. And I made a little side pocket there. I made this ephemera, this tag, and I stamped it with some fern looking print there, and then I painted this. This is some equal dyed paper right here I backed it with. This comes from Graphics Fairy, this dragonfly. And I use this pretty pink paper, and it's been coffee dyed. Most of all of the papers are coffee dyed. And then here's some pretty little charms and beads and whatnot. Some Bible scripture to tell you what's going on. This one tells about how Moses, how the king Pharaoh, well, I guess he's not a king, but Pharaoh, he went and his daughter found baby Moses in a basket. Well, I decided to leave the papers plain pretty much, and kind of the way they were looking, it has prints of leaves on it, and it looks like reeds, and I thought let the papers tell the story. So that's what I'm doing here. I thought it came out neat that way. And this is to represent the ladies, the daughter. Here's some more of that pretty paper. And some tags I made. This is from that old paper from late 1800s. And this looks like a pyramid to me, so like I said, I wanted the paper to do the storytelling. Here's some pretty little beads, some sewing. And quite a bit of just pretty paper. Scene from Egyptian life. Looks like a giant pyramid. I love how these little spots came out. I thought that was nice. And here's another pocket, and I put some peacocks in here. And this tag I made. Some more paper that looks like plants. Some water. Some little disc there. Some water lilies and sewing here. Not pretty. I put some pretty material here. It's from a sari. And some ephemera, and I made this. And this is from Graphics Fairy of a frog. And I have two pockets here too. Now here comes to the next section, and this is the part where he was a baby and grew up to be a young man. This part here is when God tells him to take Israel, and to leave. And what happens, I made this into a little pocket. Paper to write on that's been sewed. And ephemera. I like that big frog. That was cute. And some more of this pretty paper. An alligator or a crocodile. Tag. And some more scripture, and the burning bush. God talks to Moses. And some snakes, and Moses showing the Pharaoh God's power in turning a staff into some snakes, into a snake. And here is the plagues. It tells what they are. So I just love this paper. I thought it seemed kind of dramatic. Flies, locusts. It's supposed to be a locust. And then here's some pretty paper that I dyed. Came out with pinks and blue-green looking, sort of. Or maybe that's just coffee dyed and it sort of took on a greenish look there. More scripture. Moses parting the Red Sea. And I thought this looked neat. It has thin little leaves, and I thought it looked neat, like underwater or something. The water going over the Egyptians in the Red Sea. And I love the way that looks. Water turning to blood. I thought that's what it made me think of. So I'm letting the pages sort of tell the story. Here's some more tags that I made, and I did sewing on that. That came out really cute like that. And just some more ephemera. Side pocket. And in the next section, when they go to the desert, there's a little pocket in here too. A little map. Let's see. And so a journaling card I made with some sewing, palm tree. And the Israelites had made a god out of gold and formed it in a calf. But doesn't this look dramatic? This paper is really quite neat. It just went so well with this. And Moses throwing the 10 Commandments down after he sees what they had done. The 10 Commandments. Some little rocks. Isn't that pretty? Let's show it close up. Hope you can see that. Eco prints there on the paper. Lots of places to write. There's a little flip up here, made out of this scarf I used and did sewing on it. And just some more stuff I made. Lots of places to journal. Some ferns. Pretty. And this little pocket here I made and write on. Another side, palm tree. here's the last section. Here's a camel where they've been going into the wilderness, the desert. Here's a little envelope, some little rock charm here. And here they are walking in the desert. And I just made this little flip thing here that you can write in the back something if you want. That's cute. Then some more of that scarf. Some little rocks. And they're coming into the promised land, or they're promised that they will be, their people will be given this. Here's a pretty, this was a scarf too that I got at an estate sale. And of course Moses dies and he doesn't get to enter in. But I thought this was so pretty. Come out in pinks and blues. There they are carrying the fruit. This is grapes and some other things back from the promised land. Here's a pocket here. Let's see. Whoops. And here's another part of the scarf. Some more equal dyed paper, and flip there that you can write on underneath it. Some more little ephemeras that I have made. Sewed. And here's another camel. Pretty little charm there. And that's it. I hope that you like it. I'm going to be putting it on my Etsy shop today. And I hope that you will take a look at it and maybe you'll want to take it home with you. It's really beautiful. My husband made these for me. I told him this is what I want. And he put it together for me, and I think it came out really beautiful. Well, thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye now.